Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to your May overview for numerology. If you like what's going on here, hit that subscribe button. Any comments or questions, you can just post right here in this video. And this time that I'm spending with you is a quick overview about the energy of May, which is a 5 energy. Exciting, and also some notes for you guys to lock and load as you move on into your life and into making your futures happen right here and right now for the biggest bang for your buck. All the personal years, you guys, I know, I adore all of you. I have a free write-up. I've done this for the last 15 years. And I've got it over at 12listen.com, which is my home away from home. It's where I work as an intuitive and a psychic, a seer, a healer, lots of things, all things sixth sense. So head over to 12listen.com, click on my homepage. Again, it's all free. And over there, you scroll down. How to figure out your personal year is over there. The overview that of 2025, which is a 9 frequency. What does this mean? It's the closing cycle of a 9-year arc. Before we start a 1, I explain that briefly, and then the infamous do's and don'ts for every single personal year. The reason why I call them do's and don'ts is here, put your energy here. Focus on these opportunities, and under no circumstance put your energy here, because it's going to produce something that, anyways, it's all written up. And we only have so much energy in any given day, right? How are you using it in your mind, in your heart, with your actions and reactions and responses? And where can you pivot and edit to utilize it for your own, more effectively for your personal aims and goals, and the things that you want in your life, the things that matter to you. Really super important, because it's different for all of us, right? And all that information comes through the number combinations that I've been studying numerology, I think, for 40 years now. I'm a musician. There you go, back there. So music, and it's just numbers, chords are numbers. It's just numbers to me. And every single number has a lot of information connected to it. I see them like, I don't know, they're like people to me, and they have quirks, they have superpowers, they have magical synchronistic capabilities and abilities, but you first got to get to know them before they start to share their secrets and share their gifts with you and stuff like that. So anyways, that information comes from the combinations of those numbers. All right. Okay. So excuse me, guys. 5 of May, entire planet is moving with this energy, and we are going to see it in our communities. We'll see it in our personal lives, in our families, in our communities, keep going out, in our countries, and in the planet, throughout the planet at large. This means change. There is a constructive freedom piping through the 5, and it doesn't want to be fenced in anymore. And basically, when you think about removing a fence, you're removing a boundary, and that boundary, once it's removed, guess what? You get to go explore new things, experience new people, and have new beginnings, and have it's yummy. And it's also, buckle up, guys, because when change comes to our door, and we've been consciously front loading it, and again, this is boots on the ground stuff, business relationships. In business, in relationship, in business relationships, in personal relationships. It is change in home environment, change in work environment, change, new. I fully expect in the business sector for all you people to see promotions or to see a new opportunity happen this month. Whether it's been cooking and building up to May, May is a time when the flip happens. People sell houses, buy houses in May. People move right out of the country in May, if not just down the street. Change in living environment, change in relationship dynamic. Marriages come to a full stop end in May. New relationships go into full-fledged bloom in May. Relationship. And across the board of relationship, there is an opportunity to pivot towards termination or blossoming. Note that what I've said in all of this is there isn't any middle gray ground with the 5 frequency. It's black and it's white. So, I'll tell you stories, maybe I'll tell you a couple in a minute. The analogy that I want to give all of you, and I want you to put it in your back pocket, is imagine that you're carrying around a box of matches and you've got 4, 5 matches in there, okay? When you drop a match on dry grass or hay, we know what's going to happen. All of us know. It's going to just go push. And if it's not contained, it will just wipe out a whole area, which will take time to clean up. All of us are walking around with this box of matches. And to be careful and mindful in the situations that we find ourselves in with how we are going to react. Yeah. And so relationship in business and relationship in our personal lives. I don't want, because this is a danger point with the 5, because the 5 is like, don't fence me in, I gotta get out, I want to experience freedom. And when we are pressed with a difficult situation that we've had in our life for a long time, let's just one example. This might be the month where we just lose our cool and we say things that we will more than likely regret later on, even if in the moment you're like all saucy about yourself and you're like, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. And the reason why I am absolutely adamant about that is there is never, ever, ever a time or a situation that merits that type of behavior from any of us, regardless of its accuracy or deservedness due to events. There is never, ever, ever a time for that behavior to benefit us in any way, shape, or form. This is a month, or the year is the year of integrity. And it's integrity through the wisdom of the heart. It is this closing cycle. And so I fully expect in May, for many of you, that there are going to be long-standing relationships that you're done. There will be a job situation where you're done. And there's a relief to that. There's a breath to that. The match thing, don't drop a match here. Just don't do it. If you do, know that you're doing it and know that it comes with consequences. And if you're cool with the consequences, great. And even if you, which basically means termination, game over, never to be opened again. The 5 energy is black and it is white and there is no gray. Yeah. I still will tell you stories, just hold on. And you can drop that match with integrity through the wisdom of your heart. If you're doing it for you because this is what you need, go for it, babies. All right? Be conscious as you move through this phenomenal month where opportunity just starts showing up. People are asking, they're inviting you to the table. They're inviting you to the relationship table. They're inviting you to, and you also to the business table. And you also are saying, I think I want to collaborate with that person. I think I'm ready to go do this. Oh, it's time to go to, I don't know, Italy or the Bahamas, or I think I need to go to Turkey now, or just who knows? Who knows? Let this 5 move through you and get really super excited about it, because there's something so healthy and exciting when we have this surge. Next month, by the way, in June, we go into the Visionary Month and communities and family, taking care of our communities. So as we expand out in a 5 frequency where we feel more like we can let our hair down and we can, go swimming in the moonlight. I don't know, just think about the things that make you feel alive and excited and young and vibrant and just oozing with creativity. Because this is this short surge and we need it. And then we're going to come back in next month. We're going to come back into community and nurturing our bigger vision and dealing with lovingly embracing the imperfection of others and ourselves. Okay. And then we go to the 7 frequency. So take advantage of this month and really get the most that you can out of it. Get out of your house. Go do things that are interesting to you. Grab some of your people to go and experience that. Just go play. Go play on top of all this. Babysit those matches, okay? Babysit the match droppings, guys. Hold on to your integrity to the best of your ability. Pipe through the wisdom of your heart. Little fussy things that come and bite us in the fanny that are old. They're usually old. Find some grace while you move through it, whether you choose, termination or working through it. Just do it to the best of your ability through integrity, all right? So that, I think, is, I told you I would tell you a story about 5. Yeah, so all my 5 pinners out there, anytime I have hit a 5 personal year, I am so sobered by, I walk in like, I try not to hold my breath. The cycles of my 5 personal year, tracking back to when I was a very young girl, really have kind of been crazy and consistent. And so there is change in the work that I do, and change in my living environment. Oftentimes in the 5 frequencies, I've moved from one state to another, and also, the connection to when intimate relationship closes shop on its face, what it looks like on its face isn't necessarily how it's going to present itself moving forward, but there is a definite ending of how, for me personally, I know I'm being big for a reason because it's my, my personal life, but how that relationship is functioning is now coming to an end, and then a new experience is coming forward in that relationship. So I fully expect to always move in a 5 year. I fully expect to potentially move right out of the state that I'm living in. I fully expect something something profound to happen in my intimate relationships in my life. Fully expected. And, and I'm not front loading any of these things. It literally has happened. Every single 5 years, 9 years, like clockwork. Every 9 years, I hit a 5 frequency. And I gotta just buckle up, Sally, because man, things are gonna change. And I wanna say, even though it can feel scary, or it can feel, we're so comfortable in our skin, right? We our routines. This shakes up the routine of our life. That's what 5 frequency does. And it says, you know, I actually think there's something better for you, baby. I think there's something better out there for you, or this situation can get better. And we are going to go over to this part of the world, and we're going to have that experience because it's time. New people, new places, new experiences, right? And so, you know, it shakes up this foundation. It kicks us off into the unknown. Oh my God, here, all of us want to know the unknown, and then yet when it shows up at our door, we go, wait a minute. So, okay, you guys, big loves. Go over to 1-2-Listen. Get your do's and don'ts list. It will definitely help you also understand that the pins have very specific, you know, areas where most of the change is going to take place. And that's what you'll get in the write-ups. All right? Until next June, and then I should have a couple of more recordings for music coming up. You guys got any questions? Right here. Ask right here. And you know I love you, and you know I'm here to support you. I believe in you. Go for this. Hugs until June. Bye.